Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. The Ivory Conditioner of Taro, Miata Girl, Teresa Baltazar. Okay. I'm laughing because somebody, Jersey Dog, says Bovino Govino. Yep, he certainly has. Well, I better say, make sure everyone gets me. Today's Monday evening, so you are allowed to ask personal questions, pet questions, political questions, whatever question you have. So feel free to post them if I don't, and also please only call when I ask you to call. And I do my best to see everyone's questions, but unfortunately, from my point of view here, I try, but I never really quite make it. Okay. Obviously, you guys heard, well, I think everyone knows by now because everyone is so frustrated, angry, and want heads to roll. It seems like Bovino got the first shot. And I'm not surprised because I don't know if I said this here or on, I think I said it on my day show. I predicted that they were going to withdraw the troops, the agents from Minneapolis. So that's what we are seeing unfolding. I feel there are going to be more heads to roll, but and if some people are saying don't believe the hype in a sense that removing Bovino is just, from one Trump sycophant to another. And I agree with them, And but I feel fundamental change is coming. They are all liars. We can't trust them until they do something. But since I predicted this a while back, and I also predicted, and I mentioned it again earlier today in my 12 o'clock show, that Stephen Miller is going to be going as well, among others. This morning, Caroline Levitt basically threw him under the bus. And she did the same for Norm and others. That's a bad sign. Intuitively, I feel somebody said something. Somebody posted this. He said he doesn't believe Miller will get fired, but they may reduce his rank. He will no longer have the influence and the power that he has now. I somewhat agree with that because I can confuse someone leaving a position. Okay, just like I still don't see Trump as president. I'm sorry. Okay. And that's why I said I did not see him. And it's because the people who are making all the decisions, who are basically governing the country, it's Vance, Stephen Miller, Vought, and a couple of others. Trump is a figurehead. He's not doing anything. So, regardless, intuitively I feel, let me say this first. According to reports, I saw it on Raw Story, they are saying that basically Miller is isolated because of the way he conducted this whole shenanigan. But my friends, Miller translates Trump, into policies. Okay. Miller was simply executing what he thinks Trump likes. And I gave an example this morning. And according to reports, because of the way he drove this thing and his racist attitude among a whole bunch of other, epithets, negative things that he does, the way he likes to inflict pain on anyone that's different from him. It seems like people in the White House are using this to gang up on him, but they are all the same, and to whatever I feel, because there is no reason this guy was able to get away with doing all this damage and kill 2 people. He has blood in his hands. So I feel like saying intuitively he's going to go. I feel leaving, but I can confuse things. So whether he leaves or he gets demoted, he's no longer in a position where he can cause the loss of life of 2 young people. It would be good too. So either way, it's a win for all of us until this whole thing is over. We don't have to deal with this orange guy anymore. Let's keep our fingers crossed, my friends. This week, one second. Sophia TC says, I want Steve Miller gone. I want him in jail for life. Oh, that's coming. Trust me. I don't see how he's going to be able to. Well, the people of Minneapolis won't let go. It feels like to me, and please guys, let me know if you pick this. If I'm being too zealous here, they're going to demand when this administration is over, everyone that was involved in this adventure, that they face justice, state and state court. Not federal. I mean, Trump. I'm sure Trump is going to pardon them anyway. But no, Steve is going to have his time, his day in court. Believe me, hang in there. Marilyn says, I'm only 3 minutes late, but I missed an important start. I don't think so. I was saying hi to everybody, Marilyn. We were talking about Bonvino is gone. Jersey Dog says they took Bovino's Twitter account. Really? Oh, wait, no kidding. The worst thing to befall on a trooper. Oh my God, I did. Well, according to report, Trump is really pissed, but he should be pissed off at himself. Those guys are only executing things that, like I said, what they think he wants to see. Bash their heads. That's what he called for, and when he goes on his when he gives his speeches, when he goes on the road to hold rallies, he says, "Bang their heads." So they're shooting them, people on the heads. That's what they're doing, So he can't blame anyone. He should be blaming himself, and maybe he should resign. That would be a good start. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Joyce Matthews says the National Guard in Minneapolis is giving out hot chocolate and donuts. That's the smart thing to do. I saw that. Wars basically had to activate them. So I have to say, that's a pretty smart move. It shows, it gets people to appreciate you, and it's, from what I understand, oh my God, it's cold in New York. In New Jersey, I was talking to somebody today, and they told me it's cold over there and there's a lot of snow, and Minneapolis is the same. It's probably colder. So coffee and donut, among other things, make people feel like they are appreciated, and the way the world is applauding the way Minnesotans have carried themselves, the way they comported themselves. Yes, it's very good, you know. So I'm glad, you know, Walls is doing some give back. And also it builds very good rapport with the National Guards and the police and all of that. You know, it's a smart. Ooh, scroll down. It's a smart thing to do. Carmen Ria says, Milo, do you see my daughter Angelica finding a good man and mature a little bit someday? I mean, there is no choice. She'll mature someday. Uh, Unfortunately, yeah, she will meet she'll meet somebody who's mature and, but unfortunately, some of us have to learn the hard way from experience. So that's what she's going through, okay? Joyce Matthew said, did Trump really talk to Walls? What was that conversation about? Yes, he did, because Walls wrote an article on the Wall Street Journal. He spoke about it, and Walls was not the only one that Trump spoke to, according to reports. Thank you very much, Jordan Johnson, for your generosity and the super chat. I appreciate it. You're very welcome. Yes, and he spoke to Mayor Frey as well. I believe I have his name correct. To the mayor of Minneapolis. Okay. Minnesota. Wait a minute. I'm getting confused. Yes, Minnesota. Okay. No, Minneapolis. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused there for a second. Yeah, the mayor of Minneapolis. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Trump called him. And to me, it's a sign of panic behind the scenes, like I've said. Okay. And also, a lot of people have told them that this is a very explosive situation, and they have to be, and it's true. I agree. They have to be very careful on how they proceed, because, like I predicted in my day show, I would not be surprised if they were to continue doing what they were doing, treating people and unalive people. It can't, because people would take but so much. It is before something bad happens. So that's what's causing the White House to reach out. I believe Waltz called Trump, but if I'm not mistaken, Trump called the mayor. And Trump said, like I said, not until they do it, I don't believe it. But I feel behind the scenes, and also it's not only Trump, all the Republicans, a lot of Republicans are on the ballot this November. Okay. I feel that's why they're just trying to appease the situation. They're trying to find a way to get back on their footing, because things are not looking good. So it's a form of appeasement. That's basically all it is, because they don't care. Anybody who cares, they wouldn't do this. Right now, yes, it's a good thing to cool the temperature, help people heal. But this is going to take a long time. And intuitively, I don't feel this administration is going to be able to get back on its footing going forward. This has not run its course yet. Let's see what happens. Okay. Carmel, I don't on 8 a.m. says, Milo, will the follow-up surgery my son is having tomorrow for prostate cancer? I'm so sorry. Will that be good? Yes. Watching from Australia. Thank you for your support. No, I feel it's going to be okay. You know, I'm not getting anything bad. It'll be all right. So good luck. We'll keep you on our prayers. Mia, that girl says, well, I did the guy I have my eyes on. What I feel like saying, he knows you have eye on each other. But do you know if he has somebody else? There's a lady, she's about 5'2", she's petite. Is that somebody in his life? Do you know? I forget who asked the question. Who was that? Okay, I don't see, but the person knows. I don't remember who asked the question. All right. Colby says, we like at the apartment I'm trying to get after the background check. I don't see why not. There's an apartment coming. So, thank you very much, Shaman63 for the generosity and the super chat. I appreciate it. Shaman says, do you see me living at 152 Boscabel Heights? There is a move. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it's going to be at that address. Let me see. Is there an incline? Is it a driveway that's an incline? Where's that incline at? Can you please call me? Charmaine, sorry. Oh, I have to post the number. Here's the number. Call me, Charmaine. But the other person who asked me about the apartment, there's a movie, so you have to get there. Okay? Joyce Matthew says, first Trump bashes walls and suddenly it's a great conversation. Well, you know, everyone said the same thing. Joyce, you can't, whenever Trump pulls those things, you got to stand up to him. If you know, and also, I mean, the death of 2 people is a big deal. No one, I mean, and these people were executed. But let me tell you, my friends, I think intuitively, okay, Stephen Miller and others instigated this. They told the people, nothing would happen to you, so even if you kill them. So those guys, it feels like to me. And if you look at the way, there's a picture, a freeze frame from a video that the commander for Special Forces, I don't remember his name, because somebody criticized, I believe Miller criticized him or something like that, and he sent one frame of that video where an agent held a gun into that young man's, against that young, I think it was about a couple of inches away from his head, okay? But it's a sign of, it's like, it looks like he's executing the guy, and that's what he's doing. And I feel that's what Miller wanted. And also, those things are not being done in a vacuum, okay? Or to only affect, to scare immigrants. They are designed, if you listen to Miller, it's force, power, and blah, 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 okay? Those things are done to scare every single one of us. why would somebody, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the picture. That's what you see in Haiti and other third world countries and Russia, okay? That's what they do. That's why, this weekend has been really, that situation really got to me. I mean, Renee got to me too. But to see a freeze frame, well, both of them are bad. Hi, this is Milo.
Yes, hi Milo, this is Charmin.
Okay, yes, hi. Where's the incline? Is an incline a little hill or something like that by that house?
It's on a hill. It's on a little incline.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a very good chance you'll get it, okay?
It's in the Caribbean.
Oh, really? I thought it was here. Well, there's a very good chance you will get it. Oh, okay. Well, regardless of where it is, good luck. Let us know. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. Good luck to you. Anytime. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yes. No, all these things are done to scare the rest of us. And that was their goal was twofold. Scare the bejesus out of the immigrant community. I mean, it's working to a degree. If you hear what people in Minneapolis are saying, a lot of people are afraid to go out, to go to work and, take their kids to school. So it's working partially in that segment of our society. And the rest of us, okay, we are scrambling to find passport or any way we can, we won't have to end up in detention, in prison, really, concentration camp. I know people who are, not that they're here legally, everything is fine, but they don't want to go out and be harassed. So it's working, but thank God the majority of America is not going to put up with it. And I said that the minute I heard they were all going to do this, I'm like, good luck. Americans are not going to put up with this. And that's what we are seeing unfold. But I think they will. They're going to pull back. Because if they don't, and this continues, I think they will. I think they're going to pull back. But if this continues, my friend, the prediction I made last week or a couple of times before, watch for a major firefight. Americans are not going to go for this. I hope I'm wrong. I pray, a cool head will prevail. Then maybe my prayers are being, God has heard me. They are pulling those guys out. Keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking. Rachel W. Thank you. Says, is there anything I can do to help the kitty that I take care of outside that I want her to come in my home to live? It's so cold out there. Thanks. Oh, believe me, if it's bad, you're gonna find kitty in front at your front door or somewhere somehow trying to get in. So keep feeding her, keep being nice to her. It takes time with them. I have a video. Oh my God, you guys, you should see this. One of the cats around here. We have a bunch of strays here. Okay, but it doesn't get cold here. They have places they go to, to hang out when it's to hide, basically when it's cold. But I recorded one the other day. Climbing a tree. Oops. Oh my God. Okay. But anyway, I recorded one the other day. You hear a whole bunch of birds. If the sound that you heard, the birds down the street here, and Kitty jumped on the tree. I've never seen any of them do that here. This is the first time. I know cats can do that. Kitty jumped on the tree, climbed all the way up. I knew he wasn't going to catch any birds. The birds were, it seemed like they were laughing at him. Every time he came close, they took off flying. But anyway, it was pretty funny. He seems like a pretty young. It seems like he is somebody probably released him in the area because he's not afraid of people. He comes to me, I touch him and he doesn't run. So he had a family. Somebody just dropped him, I think. Okay. Then I say thank you, Greg. Meanwhile, I walked tonight and thought about doing something with my photography when a group of 6 young girls asked me to take their photo with 2 different cameras, maybe a positive sign. I mean, I don't see why not. But as you know, it's a very challenging. I mean, it's good to take pictures, yeah. Yep, you can get some. I'm not quite sure what you want to do with it. Yeah, I would go for it. But just know it is very competitive. I'm sure you know that, and very challenging. Because that's one thing that scares me. You do a video shoot or you do a photo shoot. You think it's great, and the subjects say, "Well, we don't like it." It's a challenge, and people do it sometimes because they don't want to pay. That's not a problem. Okay. But yes, Rachel, keep being nice to Kitty, keep attracting Kitty. Kitty, if Kitty wants to come in, oh, believe me, you will find Kitty waiting for you at the front door or one of your doors, asking to come in. Okay? So hang in there. Josie Dog says, how big of a flap will the Melania movie is? Oh, you don't have, I'm not going to lie to you. I saw the article this morning. A little while ago, not even this morning. It's a big flap. Oh, and it's not going to pick up. It's not going to get better. It's going to remain a flap. I mean, what's the storyline here? I left my country. I came as a model to America as a model, and I marry a billionaire. And where's the meat? Where's the beef? And there are certain things I'm not saying, my friends. It's on purpose. If it sounds like I went from Slovenia to America as a model, and we don't know what happened in between, but I'm not going to go there, okay? And then I marry a billionaire, and there's no beef. So I stole the previous First Lady's speech as my own, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. No. Craig Dixon. Dixon says, Melinda, the happy hooker goes to Washington. Oh my God. Well, I didn't want to go there. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go there. Oh my God. All right. Steve Gojo says, I'm applying for an increase in my VA benefit. Will I get paid up to 100% rating? I feel like saying yes. Go for it, man. You may need help, though. So go for it. Absolutely. Okay. Jojo NM says, do you see me getting the job I interviewed for? Jojo, can you please call me? Has it been 2 weeks? Where am I? Or 2 days? No, wait a minute. Or 2 business days, I should say. What? Blue? There's a blue, the color, there's a yellow too. Please call me. Fast. Here's the number. Sorry. Okay. Sometimes I have to buy another pair of glasses for reading only. Judge Matthews said, I love the clip. I love in the clip Trump asked her, did she watch the election? And she said, no. Oh my God, you guys are bad. CJ Brooks is asking, how will this new upcoming government shutdown be different from the last one? Oh, is there a very difference? The only difference is some are longer than others. This one I don't think is going to be that long. But, people are very unhappy. Hi, this is Milo.
Hi, Milo. It's Jojo.
Okay, hi. Is there yellow? Where am I seeing the color yellow? Is that in the corporate thing here? I'm seeing the color yellow and the color blue.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, just remember that, okay?
I have no idea.
So,
okay.
Then also, I'm getting has it been 2 weeks since you've been there? Because I'm trying to see you walking in there. Those colors, maybe something to do with the next company you're going to be working for. Just remember I told you. Okay. And do you remember anything about this one? What was the color of the corporate logo?
I think there was yellow and blue and orange because it's 3 companies under one umbrella.
Oh.
3 different companies. Yeah.
Okay. Well, and has it been 2 weeks? Where am I getting to?
Actually, I had my interview last week on Wednesday, and they said the process will take between a week to 2 weeks.
Oh. I'm not seeing a selection yet. Yes, you stand a pretty good chance, but I don't know if you did very well. And I like the fact that I'm seeing the colors. That means you stand a very good chance, but I'm not seeing you walking into the front door yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But keep your fingers crossed. But you're going to find something else anyway. You're going to find 2 other opportunities, so hang in there. But this one is iffy to me. I'm being honest. And it's not you.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Oops. All right, friends. How it is? Thank you very much, everyone, for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilo.com, or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. CJ Brooks, I don't know if I answered your question, but I don't think this one is going to be that long. That's usually what the difference is between the two. Between different shutdowns, okay? Please, if there's something I don't know, let me know. But that's the difference to me. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. Please give me a thumbs up, friends. That would help me a lot. I will see you all, well, those of you who can make my day shows tomorrow, otherwise this Saturday. Till then, bye.